Everybody for being here. Okay, good morning, everyone. Welcome you to the December 21st meeting of the City of Topeka Social Services Block Grant Council Committee. I'm Karen Hiller, the chair. I'll let the other two members introduce themselves.
Christina Valdivia Alcala, District 2.
And Tony Emerson, representing District 4.
Okay, thank you. We've got the city manager on board. We have Corey Wright and Carrie Higgins, who are city staff administering these grants, and Brett Martin and Jessica Lenhair from United Way, who
recording in progress.
And I'm not sure who the other phone call is.
That's the number I dialed in on, Karen.
Okay, great. Thank you. Our purpose today was our expectation was to have a fairly short meeting. We have worked on all of the documents and recommendations for next year. We simply needed to review final documents and do a final review and any discussion needed and recommendations to get our recommendations for 2022-23 process ready to forward to council. With that, our first item is to review, to review and approve the minutes of December 10. Would entertain a motion to approve.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Moved and seconded to approve the minutes. Any corrections, additions? If not, all in favor say aye.
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 Aye. All right, minutes are approved. At the end of that meeting, we did itemize the agenda for today, which got changed a little bit when the fourth item was added at the last minute, but we're expecting to review and approve the process timeline, the priority sheet, the scoring sheet, and also make our recommendation about continuing with the United Way as a vendor. With that, committee members, did everyone on board get the materials, documents? Okay. Process timeline. That timeline out of our last meeting had, if I recall, just one change from what we had last meeting, and that was to add a last section which shows up as post-approval prep work, have a gap analysis meeting in September or October of 2022. Any questions, discussion? Otherwise, I would entertain a motion to approve that process timeline for recommendation.
Motion to approve. Motion to approve process timeline.
Second.
Moved and seconded to approve this process timeline. Any discussion from the committee members or those others on board? If not, all in favor say aye.
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 Aye. Opposed, same sign. Timeline is approved. The next item is the priorities sheet. This sheet has been unchanged for the last two meetings, identifies our priorities for funding, minimum and maximum application and grant amounts, dollars that this committee is recommending be set aside for the program, and some parameters for what would be funded. Any questions about that up front? Otherwise, I would entertain a motion to recommend this priority sheet to the council for approval.
Motion to approve the priority sheet year 2023.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Again, any discussion from the committee or others who are on board? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Ayes have it. Next, third item is the scoring sheet. We had made a couple of changes along the way. We did not make any additional changes at the last meeting. We simply needed to see it all put together in final form and do a final review. Any starting questions or concerns or comments about this? If not, I would entertain a motion to adopt this item for recommendation to the council.
So moved.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Once again, any comments, discussion from committee members or others who are here? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Councilmember, did I miss you?
We both said aye.
Okay. The aye, 3 ayes. That score sheet is passed. The last item was phrased a little differently than I expected on that last agenda, but our agreed approach to that was to have a committee recommendation to continue with the vendor with a note that the vendor had requested more funds and that the city manager and staff have already negotiated contract amendments. Any discussion about moving it forward in that way? If not, I would entertain a motion.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Moved and seconded to recommend continuation with the vendor, and adding a note that contract compensation changes have been negotiated. Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. All right, we have that passed as well. Are there any other items to come before the body, this body? City manager, do you have any idea of what, is this report already been stubbed in on a January agenda?
No, it is not. We'll do that today. When we have our agenda, or tomorrow, when we have agenda review tomorrow, we'll slot this. It won't be the first meeting in January because we want to try and keep that one smaller. There's a few items on there, but it'll be one of the January agendas because we need to stay on your timeline.
Right. So Liz will just put that out on the full network when we have that time set.
Yes.
Okay. Staff, committee, guests, anything else? All right, we will move this forward then. Thank you all for being here. The meeting is adjourned.
Thank you, Chair.
Happy holidays, everyone.
Happy holidays.